Hey guys, and welcome into the second test match between Ireland and the West Indies in the Luck of the Irish series. First game didn't go too well. We were in the game for the majority of it, then our fourth innings fell apart. So you guys just missed this game where we lost by 99 runs, 350 all outs. The West Indies managed to get Beharry 72, Dean 50, Fredericks 70. There's a couple of key partnerships that's got them back into it. Manley for 75, 3 for 92 for Foster, 3 for 51 for Curtis Campher. 333 all out with Burton one short of that 100. Very gutted for him. Hitchcock 5 away from 100. Both getting 12 boundaries in their innings. And Ben Oliver with a handy 65 with Little 46. Getting us to that 333 mark. Joseph 4 for 84. Pittman 4 for 86. And Samuel 2 for 107. In the next innings, West Indies got to 236 with Manley 5 for 71, 4 for 65 for Little. Handy scores for James and Lee there. And then in the chase, 154 all out, unfortunately. Nolan 54 at the top was the only real mainstay. Paul Samuel, the off spinner, 6 for 42. So we want to bounce back in this test match. Of course, there is some world ranking points that we'd love to get just so we can close in on Afghanistan. It's a long journey to be able to get back into things. We are 10th, 12th, and 11th on the boards, respectfully. Big test match, obviously. Like, we will probably since Hitchcock got that score in that last innings, he'll probably get another go. Here we'll probably drop Wayne Ball. So just move them up. Tector and Camphor dropping down a wee bit. Ben Oliver will bat at 8. So we've got enough of a bowling attack to probably sneak through. So that's all we'll go with. Captain will be Curtis Campher. See how well we do in this game. So it is overcast where I've been asked to bowl first. Be looking for a very aggressive start. Hopefully get a couple of early wickets. Fortunately, they started off well, the West Indies. Manley. Just bowl very tidily for a little bit. Curtis Campher now. Curtis Campher strikes immediately. It's a big wicket. James is gone for 24. So Curtis Campher is getting his average close to under 40 now. So he's done a very good job in his career. He's been one of our prolific run scorers. We'd love him to continue. He's only 30. We should get quite a few years out of him yet. It's been the West Indies session though. 105 for 1 after 28 overs. Ben Oliver coming in for an over. We'll bring in Josh Little again for a spell. Oliver going round the wicket to Beharry. It's a good delivery. Ben Oliver gets a wicket. Beharry out for 66. 10 overs on for 54 for Little. He's been taken apart here. Curtis Campher back. Ben Oliver just getting some handy wickets. Just getting the West Indies back in check, really. It's a good delivery. It's accurate. It's exactly what we want. The young up-and-coming player Ben Oliver just getting some handy wickets. Throws for 37. Foster into the attack. Manley into the attack now as Foster gets it in a good channel and he gets the wicket of Morgan. 193 for 4 now. It's just been a good wee moments here as they are going to try and take on the fielder. A direct hit. I just wish they would improve the animation there and sort of get the keeper like taking off the stumps as well. Like instead of direct hitting all the time. It's pretty bizarre animation to say the least, happening quite frequently. Ben Oliver back into the attack. 249 for him at the moment. Curtis Campher. Curtis Campher's been relatively tight so far. Tector in. Some off spin. Just trying to get through some options before the new ball. West Indies have done pretty well here to get themselves in a position of strength. So out for 65 is Lee. Trying to get the new ball. Where Josh Little will come back. And hopefully Josh Little will get in some form and get some wickets. Been a good day for the West Indies. They have been quite aggressive. 361 for 6. A few 50s throughout the day. Just everyone getting starts. Everyone batting long periods of time. We've got Fredericks on 59 and Joseph 29 starting day 2. Ben Oliver 2 for 76. 2 for 47 for Foster. They were obviously pick of the bowlers. So we'll definitely bring in Foster again. And we'll bring in Curtis Camphor to open up the day. Wickets continue not to fall as Camphor finally gets the wicket. He gets a good delivery to Fredericks. He'll go for 67. Foster will get the wicket to Joseph. So good start of the morning for Ireland. Oliver in. Trying to get some overs out of the other bowlers. Manly, he'll strike immediately as well. So we've done a good job. 3 wickets for 30-odd runs this morning, and it's going to be 4 for about 30. So a great job from the Irish to wrap it up early on day 2, this innings. So good accuracy. The pitch is starting to get a bit average, though. But yeah, nice wee spell from Matthew Foster. He's closing in on that average, getting under 40 as well. Curtis Camphor sneaking it above 40. Roy Hill and Nolan opening up. These two are really in development, really. Like, they're both pretty young. Nolan, 22. He's got a couple of hundreds. Roy Hill, couple of 50s. Only 20. It's a good delivery, but Nolan steers it away, luckily, from the slips. Looks like Hill, he will be caught. The keeper had to sort of take a double grab at it. Burton's in now. Dean Burton, it's had a great start to his career. 20 test matches now, 8 50s, 300s. Plays a bit for Tasmania. Ireland just need to build some partnerships here. We want to be competitive in this test at the very least. I want to show that we can foot it with the good teams now. 45 for 1. Rocks off the back foot. That's a beautiful shot from Nolan. Samuel caused us some problems in the last test with that 6-for in the run chase. And Burton gets a wee under edge on that. He'll depart for 7, so it brings John Hitchcock in off that 95 from the previous game. This could be tough for Ireland. Rocks off the back foot. That's a good shot from Nolan. Very, very good today so far. Got a lot of work to do. Speaks the diving fielder. That's 4. That's 50 for Nolan. So he's brought up his 8th 50 already. He's closing in on 1,000 test runs as well. Yeah, Ireland relying on a youngest top 4, really, just to sort of take their talents to the next level. Good shot from Hitchcock as well. Just playing just straight bats and doing a really good job out of it as well. He sweeps. Hitchcock is gone. He'll go for a 20 of 38. Brings Tector in. Nolan's gone as well. So just a couple of key moments. 103 for 4. And the West Indies have been slightly better in this test series. We've got to be more up for it, I suppose. More than anything else. 109 for 4. Tector gone for 4 as well. So just further misery on the lineups here. Relatively deep, but we're going to need a significant partnership, really, just to got to bat time out of the game and make the West Indies at least bat again. It's a beautiful shot from Camphor. Good delivery from Seals. He's got Camphor for 14. Ben Oliver in now. And Ireland have capitulated to 129 for 6. 7. This has been a good exhibition of bowling from the West Indies. Darnay up for 22. Matthew Foster joining now. Just no man's land, really. 161 for 7. 31 runs to avoid the follow-on. Into day 2. 165 for 7. West Indies in complete control of this test. That's a good delivery from Seals. He's got Foster. Foster gone for 7. Josh Little in now. Just trying to scramble to that score. They're going to be in complete control, West Indies, by the time we're all out. 8 runs to avoid the follow-on now. 4 runs to avoid it. We have avoided the follow-on. Joseph. This has been a good set of bowling from the West Indies. The seamers have done a good job. They've bowled Ireland out for 198. A lead of 193. Ben Oliver getting the second top score there. Very nicely done. But yeah, it's all about containing now, really. We've just got to sort of try and restrict as much as we can. Try and take some time out of the game, but it will be hard. Foster's continuing his good test so far. Just getting good channels. The wicket of James for 3. Josh Little. Get the wicket of Dean Ryan for naught. Some good channels so far, the Irish bowlers. Being super at Spencer Manley in. Foster will get another wicket. Draws out the wicket of Paul. 67 for 3. Camphor coming in. Ben Oliver coming in as well. Ben Oliver got a couple wickets in the first innings. It's good to see Foster start to really develop as a bowler now. Like he's getting towards his peak, which is good. He's got Bahari out for 81. None for 32 off his 4. Little will be back in. Manley will be in as well. As 163 for 4, 42 overs. Lead to 356. Little was really battling. Another wicket for Foster. Just in good area. Is his average under 40 now? I reckon it will be now. Just with how he's gone. So yeah, his average is 38.6 now. This is really tumbling down. His last few seasons have been reasonably good. Really just stalling for time now. This is going to be a mammoth score to chase. Got plenty of time to put 500 plus on the board, the West Indies. Plenty of time to sort of bowl us out. So they lead by 493, 300 for 6. With Morgan with an impressive 126 as 600 was brought up. Little getting it into a good area. And we'll get to look at a Morgan for 127. Samuel's trapped out here. It's a good delivery from Little. This is much better. And Little's just had a magnificent wee patch where he's got a fifer. Another 5-er in the season for Josh Little. 5 for 93. He's had a reasonably good test career, Josh Little. He's just lowering the averages slowly but surely. But yeah, nearly 150 test match wickets. He's nearly brought up 100 games, 1-day internationals and 20 over internationals. But yeah, 539 to win. We are not chasing this down. I think we'll be battling to sort of get through the match. But yeah, just a good wee back to earth lesson. Really, like, West Indies are a very capable side. We're just got to be a little bit better, just slightly better on the day than us in both test matches. Like to see a decent fight in this innings, so just make them work for every wicket. to bat over 100 plus overs. It's going to be 160 plus overs. It's going to be crazy amount of time to bat. Good delivery from James. Just in a good channel. Nolan's out. Gone for 19. Brings Hitchcock in. It's a good shot from Burton. Averages above 40 in Test cricket. That's really good for an Irish batsman. Just hits that pretty well. That's 4. Just want to score relatively freely if they can. Just play some positive cricket. It's going to be a ball with their name on it. Just want to play with that positivity. And if we go 3 and over for a while, get bat well over 100 overs, get some bit of respectability in this game. Oh, that's a delivery from Seals that Hitchcock will be annoyed. He should have hit that for 4. That's out. Tector in now. Love to see Tector just convert a few of his 50s into 100s. He's had a fantastic career. Yeah, just would love some of those, bit more of those big scores. Boundary. 84 for 3 now. Just nurdles it down there. That's a good shot from Burton. Moves to 46. 93 for 3 after 30. Works that off his hip of the Tector, and the 100's up for Ireland. Sets that into the gap 2. That's 50 for Dean Burton. That's well batted. 82 deliveries. 9th 50 in his career. He's going to be a pretty prolific batsman, I think, for Ireland. So Ireland have decided just to play just a brand that they're comfortable with. See how they go. Oh, that's a dicey run. Lucky Tector is relatively quick. Samuel around the wicket to Burton. Oh, that's a good delivery. Played all round that, really, Burton. 66 for Burton, 33 for Tector. Yeah, that pitch is really deteriorating. Turning an uneven bounce too, so we're going to be really much tested. Oh, he's been dropped. Should have been caught there, Tector. Seals got it in a good area where we've edged it, and should have been well and truly out. What's that away for 4? Tector moves into the 40s. Looks off the back foot. It's a good shot from Burton. That's a good wicket. It's causing Tector some problems. Tector gone for 44. This Curtis Camper in at 153 for 4. The West Indies will be happy with their day's work. Plenty of time in this test to get the other 6 wickets. Rocks with the back foot. It's a good shot from Curtis Camper. So it's a exquisite drive, back foot drive for 4. Down the ground again. Burton on 86. He's gone. Joseph strikes. 100 goes begging for Burton. Brings Downey in. 178 for 5 now. Donnie, he's sort of hovering around that 30 average. He's a battler. Anyway. Good shot from Curtis Camphor down the ground. Closing on that 200. The Irish Pittman back. Donnie just whips that away for 4. Beautiful shot. Ireland just put up 200 in this over. Buys. Keeper will be annoyed with that. Trying to get that margin of defeat down. Of course, we probably have the record for the most terriblest defeat. I think we lost by 700 plus runs against the team in the save. 225 for 5 now as Camphor works that away down to third man. That's another boundary. Boundary's flying off the bat. Oh, Doheney's gone. That was a good wee innings from Doheney. He was looking good till he was out there. How will Oliver go? Might attack the bowling as well. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to play a bit of a positive approach to this innings. We know we're out of the game. Well, that's not going to make the boundary. We're going to try and run 3. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? That should have been run out. Oh, that is... how do we run 4? We'll watch this again, just for the bit of the laugh there. I was thinking, oh no, he's going to run himself out, and he's running off the arm. The ball's already in the air. Look how far out he is. He's already released it, we've just turned round. He's out by miles. Oh, that is awful. Oh, a bit of a laugh in the Luckily Irish series. Great to see. Keeper had a lot of care that we'd run 4, so he just gave us the bat. We'll take it. 244 for 6. Curtis Camphor rocks off the back foot, beats the diving fielder. Oliver rocks off that back foot. That's a good shot. 250 up. Seals gets the wicket of Ben Oliver. Goes for 18, brings Foster in. Look at that turn. End of day 4. 284 for Ireland to get only 3 wickets to go. This should be over this session. Foster gets it away for 4. Can we get to 300? That'll be certainly a goal in our minds. There's Camphor. We'll have a lot to say on that if he gets there. It's a good shot. 63 for 7. Three boundaries off that over for Foster. Curtis Camphor drives it down the ground beautifully. It's a good shot. Moves to 49. Foster plays a pretty expansive sweep, gets that for 4 more. Let's put in a handy partnership here. Curtis Camphor will bring up another 50. He's had a good test. A few wickets. Another score to his name. That is his 16th test 50. Goes his 500s. He's been a pretty good all-rounder for us over the years, Curtis Camphor. He continues to get unbelievable stats. It's full toss. Foster drives it down the ground. We're 2 runs away from that 300 goal. Pittman gets Foster to play and miss. 302 for 7. Curtis Camphor just rocks off the back foot, takes that away for 4. Move to 63, 32 for Foster. He's played a good knock, Foster. He's sort of hung around, giving Curtis Camphor time to get a sort of a score for himself. And he's getting a few runs off the bat, and that's a good shot. He's played the spin quite well. That is 4 more. that's a beautiful drive down the ground. Showing the maker's name. Beautiful, beautifully done. Oh, that's sort of a kept a bit low, but he's outside the line, luckily, Curtis Camphor. Got through the first session, alright, 330 for 7, making the West Indies work. We've got pretty much Foster on 45 of 112, Camphor 73. They've taught away the West Indies Seals, 3 for 79, and 2 for 81 for Azari Joseph. Got a pretty young sort of bowling attack. 470 wickets, jeepers, it's pretty prolific. Right, see how we go. See if we can see off another spell of this bowling. He's gone and got the wicket straight away. Josh Littlewood now. Can he resist for a little bit? Doesn't look like he can. Samuel was gone and got the wicket a little. 1 wicket to get. Curtis Camphor, he will try and get the strike. Try and get a few runs himself. It's a good shot. At least it's been a bit of a better effort with the bat in this innings. Camphor. Camphor's gone. Seals has got a fifer. 79, and West Indies win by 201 runs. They've been very good in this test series. They deserve their win. So we will not affect the standings there in any way. The next series is the one-day international series. You guys will join us for an interesting itinerary. You guys will be here for the 3-match one-day series against Zimbabwe in their conditions. So we have beaten them, obviously, at home. We swept them. But we'll play the couple of test matches offline. We'll play the one-day international series in that one. So smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you next time.